Why, hello there. Are you looking to buy a film? Well, I can help you with that. Welcome, hello. My name is... my name tag. Who am I? Nah, I'm just kidding. My name is Film Store Shure. Yes, it's a bit of a tongue twister, I know. But I am here to assist you on picking out the greatest film you will ever watch. Now, how many films are you after today? Only one. Can't you see the... You just... Very well, you just want one film. Is this for any kind of special occasion? It's not for a special occasion. Oh, well, what's it for? You just fancied watching a film. Right, okay. No need to be a bit of a party pooper here, you know. So, do you know what kind of genre of these films you like to watch? I know everything. Every film. Tell me a film. I know it. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. No, I have never heard of that. Give me another one. Jumanji. Not a clue. Right, anyway, regardless, forget about that. What film did you want? Something... You want me to recommend something? Well, on that case, where to begin? I think I know where to begin. Let me start you off with this masterpiece. Resident Evil. Retribution. Yes, that is definitely how you say it. Starring Mila Jovovich. Mila Jovovich. Yes, this film. Wait, did you say you've heard about this film? Well, of course you have heard about this film. This film is a goddamn masterpiece. I bet if you checked on Letterboxd, this would be a 5-star film. Regardless of that, wait. Aren't these meant to be in a trilogy? No. Let me stop you there. There are a lot more than 3 of them. This one, however, I believe is number 5 or 6. 5, 4, 5. One of them. And I know it's not the first one. However, it is the best one. Hold up, whoops. I just opened your DVD. I do apologize, sir. So, let me give you a brief rundown. This is about this woman dressed in very tight leather stuff. And she kind of does some, like, backflips and shoots people. And the Fast and Furious lady is in it. And yeah, that's kind of it, really. So, have I enticed you? Have I got you in the mood for some Resident Evil? I have not. If anything, I've put you off the film. Well, that is good to know. Right, let me have a look. What else do you what kind of genre do you like? Maybe something more action. Well, you're not going to get more action than this, obviously. Let me have a look. That is correct. The Batman. the Batman. Now this I've got to say, I only got about halfway through. It's very, very long and boring and pitch black. Yeah, I was at the beach, a really, really lovely sunny day, and I thought, yeah, you know what, this lovely bright day needs the Batman starring, is this one Christian Bale in, or, oh blimey, that's why, 176 minutes, that's probably why I, never, Paul Dano, he looks familiar, he does, yeah, he might be the bad guy or something. Anyway, I only got about halfway through. It's very, very, very long film, but I couldn't see a thing because of the bright weather of the beach. Why was I watching this at the beach? Well, have you ever been to a beach? It's boring. There's water and there's sand. How can you enjoy a beach? Speaking of beaches, do you like the beach? You like the beach. Do you want to get the Batman? You don't want to get the Batman, right? If you like beaches, this leads me on to the perfect next film. Ba-boom. Dunkirk. Now, this is a film about the beach. There, as you can see, is totally not a second hand. You do not see a remnant of a sex sticker on it. No. These are all first hand and brand new. I can assure you of that. So, yes, the film by the guy who did all the confusing ones about time. Yes, that man. Dunkirk. Anyway, let me give you a brief. So it starts off like there's this guy, and he's like running through these streets, and he's being like shot at, and then he's like, no, don't shoot me, I'm just trying to get to the beach, I want to paddle in the sea. But then when he gets to the beach, he realises it's full of loads of other people. No one likes lots of people on the beach, it's boring. So he's like, right, maybe I should get off this beach, it's boring, there's loads of people, you can't even go in the water, it's too cold, it's too cold for a swim. I think it's set in somewhere like France. No one goes to France going to the sea, do they? No. You go to France to eat snails and frog, I think. And something about a big, metal tower with like crisscrosses. Anyway, so he gets to the beach, and it's like the Jesus story. There's no room in the inn. So he's like, well, there's no room on the beach. Everyone's suddenly lying down. They hear a plane in the sky. It was an EasyJet or something. And they all duck down on the beach, and they're like, right, we should probably hide and avoid this plane. But he's like, no, I don't want to hide the plane. I need to get onto some boat. So they nick some dead guy or some kind of, he's almost dead. And they like, haha, we're going to sneak onto some boat. So they go off for some side story or some other. And then, hello, Batman, shows up, and he's like, right, I'm a fighter jet pilot, and I've got to fly through the sky. And then, typical Christopher Nolan, that's who I was thinking of earlier. He messes with time, and he makes a simple film about a man who just wants to go to the beach, and he confuses the hell out of it. However, I do recommend this film because the lead singer of One Direction is in it. Let's be real, who actually remembers anyone else except him? What was his name? Harry something or other. Anyway, yeah, Harry Styles, that reminds me. He's also in a film about some VR something or other, and he's banging Florence Pugh. But I don't have that film, sorry, I do apologise, but one day, maybe I will. So anyway, do you like the sound of a man who gets stuck on a French beach? you do not. Right, you make me do this whole spiel of stuff. Let me have a look. Right. You may not like a French beach, but how about a rocky beach with a lighthouse, starring Willem Dafoe and Batman? That's who I thought I recognised him from somewhere. Batman and Willem Dafoe. Right, would you like to hear a kind of overview of the film? Not really? Well, who do you think I am? I'm going to tell you it anyway. So, Willem Dafoe, he's like a lifeguard, no, lighthouse guy. And he kind of gets up to some lighthousey things. And Robert Pattinson kind of tags along for a bit of money, and they kind of go mad. I don't know. Willem Dafoe kind of turns into like a octopus and does some weird kind of hentai stuff. And what's his name? Batman gets it on with a mermaid, and then he climbs up to a lighthouse and sees a light. And then he, I don't know, has a seizure or something. I don't know. I wasn't really following it. I got a bit off track. I was just thinking about Batman trying to, bang a mermaid or something. And then Willem Dafoe is like, haha, and says Fortnite. So, I mean, I'm not really sure what was going on in this film. It was all shot in black and white and 4:3, which was beautiful to look at. But yeah, it kind of just ends. So, how about it? The lighthouse? Yes, no, yes. No, you do not want the lighthouse. Blimey, you are hard to pick for. Are you sure you have no idea what you're looking for? Because, if you just say, like, you want Transformers Dark Side of the Moon or The Maze Runner, I'll get you there in an instant. But you want to recommend it, right. Where to begin next? Gotta run out of DVDs in this rate. Right here, I have this. The Hateful Eight. Now this is just a good film, I'm not gonna lie. It's just good, you should just watch it. Oh, you want a bit more, do you? Now you want more, when I say a film is just good, you're like, nah, what is he talking about? Film Store Shure, you don't know nothing. Well, as you can see from the DVD cover, it is a masterpiece. As you can see, 5 stars from The Guardian. Now, I don't exactly know what The Guardian is guarding, but when I find out what they're guarding, I will let you know. So, we have this film, right? And it stars 8 people, apparently, which is not actually true. There are a lot more people. And, but anyway, the main people are Samuel L. Jackson, who is the GOAT. He is the best actor ever, probably, pretty much. You have Stuntman Mike. You also have Jennifer Jason Lee. I love the English language. Then you have not Walter White, Walter Goggles. You have Domain Bitcher. I don't know if I'll be able to say that. Can I say Bitcher? And you also have the Abomination. He is the GOAT. One of the best characters in She-Hulk, in my opinion. And I watched every single episode of She-Hulk 3 times, just for my love of the show. You also have Mr. Blonde, and you finish it off with whoever Bruce Dern is. Not as good as Bruce Willis, but I can't actually remember which one he is. Anyway, a brief kind of rundown. The whole film is shot in glorious 70mm ultra-wide Panavision film. Now that's good, because it is, okay, right? When Quentin Tarantino, he was like, right, you know what, I'm going to make a film, but it has to be, it can't be in, any normal 35mm, boring. And he was like, you know what, Panavision, I have an idea. So he goes over to Panavision and he's like, right, that film where they did like a chariot chase or something like that, and they were like, boom, widescreen 70mm. I want that. So he picked the world's most expensive film and decided to make it, and my God, is the film wide. It is wider than your mama, that wide. And it is glorious. Sorry, I get a bit sidetracked when I talk about film. I love films. Most films are better. Anyway, this film is a whopping 167 minutes long. So if you like a long film, you might like this long film. This is a top tier film. You are tempted by this one. Well, that is excellent news. Would I tell you? What if I told you that this was actually on offer? Oh, very right. I will set this one aside, and I believe I only have about 2 or 3 left to show you. Right, let me just set this aside just in case you want to buy. Right. How about PG-12 rating films? You like, sometimes you can get a good film, that isn't an 18, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen very often. And when it does, you're given stuff like this. Live action Power Rangers, right? So, do you know what a Power Ranger is? You do not, right? Let me give you the rundown. So this is a film about people that find stones and then they turn into CG people that fight a massive CG monster, and this CG monster turns to gold and then is defeated by a CG suit when all the CG Power Rangers come together. They make a thing called a Mega Morphin CG Power Ranger, and that Mega Morphin thing kicks this golden guy's ass, and something else happens. Anyway, he's good cast. Walter White, he is this guy named Moron or Zoron or something. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. So Moron is like, right, I need to assemble a bunch of irrelevant actors that no one has actually heard about, and we're going to put them in CG costumes, and they're going to fight each other, and it's going to be epic. So hence it's just Power Rangers. I'm sorry, I was confusing it with a better film. Anyway, we have the famous quote, "It's Morbin time." Bit of an odd one to have on a Power Rangers film. Regardless, anyway, I can see that the Power Rangers wasn't taking your interest, so I will go on to the next 2 final films, and you know what? I feel like breaking them down equally at the same time. So, my final 2 film suggestions I have for you today. The Faster Jogging Man and True Romance. Now this one stars a film with a guy with a really, really long last name that I don't know how to pronounce. And this film stars Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette. I think it might be French, I don't know. I always get a little confused with Q's and U's. Anyway, let me give you the rundown of this film. So, this man with a really long name, I'm sure he used to be mayor or president or something. But that's regardless of the point. So in this, he basically does a bit of running, and then he does a bit more running, and then he gets put on a game show and runs with a couple more people, and then he runs right at the very end, and then he ends with a light jog, and true romance. Now this, gotta say, this film blows you away, just like when one of the characters gets blown away at the end. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that. No one dies at the end, I promise you. It's a lovely, heartfelt, happy ending with Christian Slater and another guy, and he bangs a hooker. Yes. And this one even comes with special features, right? You get behind the scenes, that's pretty cool. Wait, you don't care for behind the scenes? Why are you buying DVDs then? This is the reason you buy them, for the behind the scenes, the deleted scenes, the extended scenes, the extended cuts, the director's cuts, the commentary, the voiceovers, the director voiceover, the writing breakdown, the scene breakdown, the shots list. Do you want me to keep going? The lighting breakdown, the camera breakdown, the CGI breakdown, the animation breakdown, the character interviews, hardback copies, physical copies, something you can display in your house. You don't have a house. Wait. What do you mean you don't have a house? How are you gonna watch one of these films? You don't have a DVD player. Oh. Well, what do you want me to do? You still want me to sell you a DVD? Okay, did you want either the faster jogging man or Christian Slater in, a film about something about love? You might stick with the Hateful Eight. Well, I have to say, what an experience it has been today. You are walking away with one absolutely fantastic film. Quentin Tarantino, the man that never misses. It is true. He doesn't. He just makes absolute bangers. Anyway, would you like to... I did not just open that. This is a first-hand copy. You can see you can maybe hear the plastic covering on it. Anyway, this is the Hateful Eight. Thank you very much for buying this DVD. There we go. I have just given it to you and totally not put it down to the side and acted like I have given it to you. So, there we go. I thank you very much for your money. And remember, you ever need a film recommendation, you come to me. I'm the man you come to if you need to watch a film. Right. It was lovely meeting you, sir. Madame, whoever you are, person on the internet, thank you. And goodbye for now. What am I talking about? I don't have an elevator here. Anyway, I will see you around. Nah, I'm just kidding. There's no staircase here either. I got you twice. Now, seriously, I must go. I have a lot more films to sell to people. Goodbye.